I've made some major investments since being back in Tanzania, both in Tanzania and South Africa. So while I'm building multiple six-figure businesses, I don't have six figures because I've been investing and allowing my money to flow in different areas. And these are some of the biggest ones that I've made in the last 2 months of being here in Tanzania. So I want you to steal my investment strategy. And if this type of content resonates with you, I want you to subscribe to the channel, support this channel through your liking it. That's free. And then feel free to subscribe to the channel, to our membership, where you get access to information sooner, as well as just being a part of a community that's growing in the right direction of sharing information and resources with the diaspora on how to do business here in Africa. So welcome to the channel. I'm Ashley. On my channel, Ashley in Africa, I talk about my experience of living, moving, and doing business here on the continent of Africa. Sometimes I even try to vlog for you guys and share some of that behind the scenes content. So if this content resonates, again, subscribe to the channel. It's free. We're growing. Support the channel by liking it and share this content with someone who finds value in it. So I've been making some investments since I've been back. One of them being primarily just fortifying my relationships. I have been blown away by the hospitality that I've received with my friends, and some of my professional relationships turned personal relationships. You know, never stop investing in those relationships and those friendships that see you, the people that believe in you, the people that are willing to be there for you when you need them in all ways. Those are the relationships to invest in. And if you find yourself in relationships with people that are not willing to come to the table with solutions for your problems, or maybe they don't know the solution, right? But they're not willing to support you through it by pouring peace into you, by pouring affirming words into you, by pouring whatever it is they can help with, those aren't relationships that we are fortifying. And those aren't investments. The investments that you make in your relationships are time and whatever the love language of your friend is. You know, I am extremely grateful for the friends that I have that have decided to be my chosen family here in Tanzania. And it is because of their support, their friendship, their love, that it has led to the confidence in my ability to be able to make more investments into this country. And I'll, list them out as we go. So for those of you that have seen some of this content before, we host an event here in Tanzania called the Africa Investors Academy Investor Summit and Mastermind in Zanzibar. It's going to be this October. We had a speaker come from United Tanzanian Trust. And this is an organization that basically issues government-backed bonds and investment opportunities. And so they came, they spoke last year. I was remote, and it was an investment that I was ready to make, right? As a foreigner, I can invest in the government-backed bonds of this country. And the development that I'm seeing, it's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer. And so while this wasn't a huge investment, for me, it's a really very strong and safe investment that I was willing to make, because I see the development happening and I see the forward trajectory of this country. And I learned all about it at the Investor Summit, right? So if you have an interest in learning how to invest and do business, not just in Tanzania, but between Eastern and Southern Africa, you're going to want to attend the Africa Investors Academy Investor Summit and Mastermind this October in Zanzibar. So huge investment that I made. And again, another opportunity for me to hold assets in multiple countries, in multiple currencies. So that is diversification to me. The next thing was the projects. So I've invested in some major projects here that I've shared a little bit about. If you are interested in tourism, hospitality, that space, You may have saw some of the tours that I did, some of the relationships that collaborations that I did on Airbnbs. I am investing heavily in the opportunity to sell real estate and real estate driven business opportunities, not only here in Tanzania, but also in South Africa. So more announcements will be made on that, but you've already kind of seen a sneak peek. You just don't really know how it's working out, but I'll be communicating that very soon. Again, it's like, if you believe in a space, you got to put your money where your mouth is. And I've had some time. One, I've been recovering money because I made, some bad investments and some bad partnerships and had some failures in business. So I've been learning how to earn more income and learning how to do my research, right? And build my relationships in spaces where people can fortify and support and foster my growth and my development in the process. So that has been amazing. And you'll learn a little bit more about those formal opportunities coming down the line. But I want you to just pay attention and know that all of these things are possible as a foreigner in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s. You can do this. And I hope that this content is inspiring, but also informing you to take action on your desires and on your plans. Don't wait till the perfect moment. There is no such thing, but you can do it. You can absolutely do it. The next thing is education, right? One of the biggest investments that I could have made was allowing and supporting and encouraging my daughter to pursue an international boarding school education here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. One, it's because I believe in her ability to be an incredible human being, after I'm no longer, here to support her. But I needed her to see that she's capable of accomplishing a goal. This was something that she wanted to do for the last 3 years. And I know I've been talking about it a lot in the last videos, but what bigger investment am I making than saying, I want you to learn in a country that I love so much. I want you to learn the language. I want you to be immersed in the culture. I want you to meet and form relationships, lifelong relationships with the people, as well as people from outside of this country that have also chosen to be here, right? These relationships she'll have forever. And she'll also be here on the ground to see and learn more, and hopefully ideate ways around how she can directly impact and influence her community and her generation abroad. So these are some of the biggest investments that I've made. I know some of them were a bit, vague, but you'll learn more about that. If you have a desire to do business, get invested on the continent, I recommend 3 things. 1, do your research. 2, invest in spaces and communities of people that are doing it, whether it's through me, through this community, through the Africa Investors Academy. But then take action by going to your country of interest or a place where you can learn from other people that have done it, that are doing it as well, because community is everything in this season, especially as we're learning something new. So I want to invite you to join us this October here in Tanzania, Zanzibar, a 5-star experience, 7 days of education, site visits, masterminding. You're going to get insights from experts. You're going to get insights from me on what I've been doing personally, get access to my attorneys who've been formulating the trusts and the entities that are basically being created around these businesses for other people with way more money than me, but that have decided and trusted me to facilitate their journey. And you're going to be in the community of like-minded people that are actively taking action on their goals to diversify and build businesses and investment projects and portfolios here on the continent of Africa. So I hope to see you here in Zanzibar in October. All the information is in the link below. But until the next video, I'll see you soon.